Szevasztok! Széltoló vagyok a LootMastaZ-tól, ez pedig az Oblivion. Ugyanott folytassuk, ahol abba hagytuk, tehát a brumai polgármesterasszony, illetve a testőrség parancsnoka megérkeztek a brumai katedrálisba, ami valamiért kápolna, de nem tudom. És itt fogjuk most elvi sikon megtartani a haditanácskozást Martinnal és a Blade-ekkel.
There is no need for any formality at this time. I am not emperor yet, and I am quite new to this notion of being heir to the throne. Thank you for coming. I know I am asking for a great deal of trust, but this is the only way. I would not suggest it otherwise.
Your champion has already explained the situation to me. I have agreed to it. We will not win this war through caution.
You have a rare gift to know when desperation is the path of wisdom. I will do everything in my power to defend your city, my lady.
If Bruma falls, the Empire falls with us. So be it.
Jó.
You are a diplomat as well as a warrior, it seems. I would prefer more men, of course, but if we must offer battle now, so be it.
Hát akkor csapjunk bele.
Bruma's fate is in the hands of the gods now. And yours. Bird, deploy the troops for battle.
As you command, Countess.
Huzzah for the Emperor!
Huzzah for the Emperor!
Martin Septim!
Martin!
Huzzah for the Emperor! For the Emperor!
Martin!
Hail!
Martin!
Septim! Martin Septim! Huzzah for the Emperor!
Na jó, ilyen kivonulásba se volt még nagyon részünk. Nézzük. Ó, fölrakta sisakot, most már kemények vagyunk. De a legkeményebb ez a Bird, ez így egy szál karda. Megy, az csodát csinál. Itt az öreg Joffrey. Alig bírja már a kardot felemelni. És akkor csapatunk. No.
Soldiers of Cyrodiil, the Empire will stand or fall by what we do here today. Will we let the Daedra do to Bruma what they did to Kavach? Will we let them burn our homes? Will we let them kill our families? No, we make our stand here today for the whole of Cyrodiil. We must hold fast until the hero of Kavach can destroy their great gate. We must kill whatever comes out of that gate. Soldiers of Cyrodiil, do you stand with me?
The Shadow!
Stay sharp.
Ilyen tűzelementálokkal még nem találkoztunk.
Stand ready.
Jó, itt a második kapu megnyílott.
Here comes another one.
Akatosh, bless you.
Here comes another one. I've got that one.
Jó, hol a harmadik kapu? Jöhetne, itt a harmadik kapu. Nyílik, nagyszerű. Jó, mindjárt érkezik a nagy kapus.
Talos bless me.
Stay sharp. What's the matter? Die! Get it!
Hol van a nagy kapu? Gyerünk már! Itt a nagy kapu. Na, azt mondja. Jó, ejtünk egy mentést, és nyomás befelé. Na szóval. Jó. Azt a 700-at. Jó. Toronyból, toronyból, toronyba. Jó. Vajon valamit be kell kapcsolni fent? ...13 percen van bezárni a kaput. Itt is egy kijárat. Hova? Egy másik toronyba. Jó. Innen gondolom ide. Nincsen semmilyen mechanizmus. Akkor haladunk lefelé. Utálom az időkorlátot. Minden játékban utálom az időkorlátot. Én egy rohadt lassú ember vagyok, és utálom az időkorlátot. Jó, most lényegileg mi történt? Nem történt semmi. Ugyanide visszaértem. Mi van, hogyha elmegyek a legaljára? Ó, hogy az anyátok keserült. 11 perc. Jó, nézzük, föl kell menni, ki kell nyitni, értem. Jó, akkor fölmegyünk és kinyitjuk. És ide be. Pontosan. Jó, fölfelé, fölfelé, csak fölfelé. Hát ez saját csapdájába esett. Hová vezet ez le? Nem megyünk lefelé. Ha csak lehet, fölfelé megyünk. Ez az, felértünk. Jó. És menjünk. Nem, már csak a legvége van hátra. Hát úgy látszik, hogy ez meg volt. Hogy az anyádba essél rám. Aztán. Még körülútoljuk itt a csatateret. Az esetleges cuccok után.
We won a great victory here today.
Na,
We now have the means to recover the Amulet of Kings from Manca Cameron. But we need to act quickly. Cameron will not take long to recognize his danger. Remember, the portal closes behind you. Anything you need, carry it with you. I'll have the ritual ready in the Great Hall when you arrive. Farewell. As a young man, I grew impatient with Mages Guild restrictions, as did many of my fellow apprentices. We threw ourselves into the riddles of Daedric magic. We hungered for forbidden secrets. Knowledge and power were our gods. You can guess the rest. We got in over our heads. People died. My friends died. I've put those days behind me. But the bitter wisdom that one has been a fool is not without value.
te mondod?
Farewell, my friend.
Baurus túlélte? Túlélte,
I
jó.
was honored to fight by your side again. Stay safe.
Ja. Tehát a Cloud Ruler templomba kell mennünk. De előbb el kell mennünk javítani. Tetszik, nem tetszik, el kell mennünk eladni és javítani a cuccokat. És természetesen éjszaka érkezünk meg, mert miért ne? Hajnal 3-kor, úgyhogy várunk 6 órát. Elvileg 9-kor nyitnak a boltok. Igen.
I used to think you were a hero. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. That's a good deal.
Csomó cuccost eladunk.
That seems a fair price. Come back
Jó.
and see me.
Na most essünk sebbre a
Let me take a look at
javításokon.
what you've got.
3000 pénz. Nem is olyan ördöngősös.
Bye.
Adjunk el egy csomó italt, meg minden mackot, amit összeszedtünk.
I have everything for the budget. Let's do business.
No.
You drive a hub. You. That's an.
Nem, gyógyítót nem adjuk el.
A good That's a fair deal. You drive. That seems a good
Igen, az egy probléma, hogy ezt így egyenként kell, de hát...
You've made a...
Most mit csináljak neki?
That seems a fair...
Sokat nem tehetek ellene.
You've made a...
De hát, ahogy szoktam mondani, szegény ember vízzel főzés nem válogat.
That's
Így.
Another satisfied customer.
Ha te mondod, biztos.
Goodbye.
Menjünk az ékszerészhez.
Good day.
Önnek is, kisasszony.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
No. Na nézzük.
A good price for a good customer. That's a good deal. That's more than I'd usually... A fine That's more than I'd usually pay. You've made a good bit of...
Így.
Thank you. Come again. Bye.
Nézzük a súlyelosztásunkat. 156 jó van. Azzal már meg tudok békélni, tehát irány a Cloud Ruler Temple. És itt kell beszélnünk Martinnal, hogy elvileg eljutasson minket oda Mankar Camoranhoz.
I have everything in place for the ritual. I'll open the portal whenever you're ready. I don't know what you'll find in Cameron's paradise. I do know the portal I create through the Mysterium Xerxes ritual will close behind you. You'll have to find another way back. I believe that Manka Cameron acts as the anchor for paradise, just as a sigil stone anchors an Oblivion gate in place. Kill Manka Cameron, and you will unmake his paradise. Shall I open the portal to paradise? Are you ready?
Igen.
Farewell, my friend. Our fate is in your hands. Bring back the Amulet of Kings. Brace yourself.
Kukucs. No hát akkor jöttünk valahova. Őrzik-e? Nézi, hogy őrzik-e.
So, the cat's paw of the Septims arrives at last. You didn't think you could take me unawares here of all places, in the paradise that I created. Look now upon my paradise. Gaia Alata in the old tongue, a vision of the past and the future.
Úgy látszik, ezek ahogy szinteket
Behold the
léptem.
savage garden, where my disciples are tempered for a higher destiny, to rule over Tamriel Reborn.
Tehát ahogy
If you are
szinteket...
truly the hero of destiny, as I hope, the garden will not hold you for long.
Na, szóval ahogy szinteket
Lift your
léptem...
eyes to
Hát
Kairek
baszogat.
Agaialon, my seat at the pinnacle of paradise. I shall await you there.
Úgy látszik, ahogy szinteket léptem, úgy velem szintelődnek az ellenfelek is, tehát ezek az ilyen Fire Demon vacakok eddig nem voltak. Ezek valami új dolognak tűnnek. Menjünk itt fönt.
So you found your way to Gaia Arlata at last. Don't we have enough troubles here without you adding to them? Leave us alone. Your quarrel was with Mankar Cameron, not us poor fools.
Jó, legyen igazad.
Leave me in peace.
Jó, akkor nyilvánvalóan elcsesztem az irányt. Akkor megyünk le a lenti útra. Úgy tűnik, hogy ez a jó út egyelőre. Na hát most gratulálok magamnak.
You destroyed the Sigil Tower at Ganona. My kin say you fought well. Our clan sacked your city of Gavach, a trifling task fit for scamps. Your swift retribution earned you much respect among my people. We had not expected that a mortal would act with such resolution and honor. It is no dishonor for us to speak. You speak directly, like one of my people almost. I'm glad I did not kill you immediately. There is but one way out of the garden. I guard that path. You will travel that path, and it will bring me honor to defeat you. But you shamed my kin at Ganona. To bring you into my service, that would also bring me honor.
No.
So I offer you a choice. Would you confront me in battle, or offer me service? Your mind follows the simple path, the choice of an animal. But you have courage at least. You will fail, mortal. And then where will you be? Dead and nothing.
Hát a szád ellenére elég könnyen megmoddeltél. Ez mi? Nem győzött meg. Nézzük, mi van itt. Nézzük ezt. A szerencsétlenekkel semmi dolgom nincsen. Nem úgy mindezekkel. Jó. Igen. Tehát... Ezen nem megyek így át, úgy látszik. Valahol valami elmaradt, vagy rossz irányba megyek.
Rossz irányba mész.
Elnézést. Kisasszony közbeszólt. Lehet, hogy mégse csak nem ártana beszélni itt.
Are you here to end this nightmare and free us all from the savage garden? Everyone here died in the Master's service. As the Master promised, we are now immortal, like the Daedra. But our life here is a nightmare. The creatures of the garden torment us endlessly. When they kill us, we are soon reborn and the cycle begins again. No one has yet found a way to leave the garden, except those few given the bands of the Chosen and allowed to enter the Forbidden Grotto.
Aha.
Leave me in peace.
Értem már, tehát fel kell vennem azt a vackot mégiscsak, amit ez a csóka itt elhullajtott. Jó.
How little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon. The principalities have sparkled as gems in the black reaches of Oblivion since the first morning. Many are their names and the names of their masters. The cold harbor of Meridia, Periite's quagmire, the 10 moon shadows of Mephala and Dawn's beauty, the princedom of Lorcan, misnamed Tamriel by deluded mortals. Yes, you understand now. Tamriel is just one more Daedric realm of Oblivion, long since lost to its prince when he was betrayed by those that served him. Lord Dagon cannot invade Tamriel, his birthright. He comes to liberate the occupied lands.
Te mondod.
Ask yourself, How is it that mighty gods die, yet the Daedra stand incorruptible? How is it that the Daedra forthrightly proclaim themselves to man, while the gods cower behind statues and the faithless words of traitor priests? It is simple. They are not gods at all. The truth has been in front of you since you first were born. The Daedra are the true gods of this universe. Julianos, Dibella, and Stondar are all Lorcan's betrayers, posing as divinities in the principality that has lost its guiding light. What are scholarship, love, and mercy when compared to fate, night, and destruction? The gods you worship are trifling shadows of first causes. They have tricked you for ages.
Ha, jó. Tehát elvileg, hogy föl kell vennünk ezt a vaskot.
Why do you think your world has always been contested ground, the arena of powers and immortals? It is Tamriel, the realm of change, brother to madness, sister to deceit. Your false gods could not entirely rewrite history. Thus you remember tales of Lorcan vilified, a dead trickster whose heart came to Tamriel. But if a god can die, how does his heart survive? He is Daedroth, Tamriel I Daedroth. This heart is the heart of the world, for one was made to satisfy the other. You all remember this. It is in every legend. Daedra cannot die, so your so-called gods cannot erase him from your minds completely.
Igen, ez itt most utalt a Morrowind végén lévő Heart of Lorcan cuccra, amit nagyon kellett várni, hogy Dagoturt meg tudjuk semmisíteni. És hát engedett. Na nézzük. Ez itt most glitch vagy trap? Glitch. Hozod a berottyút.
You wear the bands, but you're no prisoner. Who are you? What are you doing here? Can you really do it? Can you bring this eternal nightmare to an end? Can you defeat Mankar Cameron and free all the souls of the poor fools who followed him? Listen, I can help you. You need my help if you are ever to leave the Forbidden Grotto. I was one of Mankar Cameron's chief lieutenants. I helped plan the Emperor's assassination. I opened the Great Gate at Kvatch. We were the chosen. We saw more clearly than ordinary mortals. We would destroy the world and remake it. Mankar Cameron was our leader, our teacher, our master. He had the secret knowledge. He dealt with Mehrunes Dagon as an equal. I was at the sack of Kvatch. They had no chance. We took them by surprise, and we carried the walls in the first assault. But they fought on anyway, desperately. They seemed to think this decadent, mundane world of theirs was worth defending. I was slain after the battle was over. 3 townsfolk hiding in the cellar attacked me when I entered their house. hunting down survivors. They tore me to pieces, although I have no doubt they were immediately killed by my companions. I've had plenty of time to ponder my deeds since I came here. Ponder and regret. An eternity of regret. For my weakness, the Master sent me here to torture my former comrades who showed similar ingratitude for his gift of eternal life. No one wearing the bands of the Chosen can leave this grotto. The doors will not open, and there is no other way out. I can remove them, but I will need time. The Dremora Overseer will be here any minute to check up on me. You need to play along until he leaves. Just act like a prisoner, and do as I say. Once Orthe leaves, we can find a quiet spot to remove these bands.
Jó.
Good. Follow me, and don't worry. You can trust me.
What's going on here? Who's this?
A prisoner, sent in by...
Show me some respect, worm. Unless you want to end up in the cages with them.
Yes, Kinreeve, sir. This prisoner was sent in by Cathertet for questioning. I was about to begin.
This is not one of Menkar Cameron's chattels from the garden. Who is he?
Nothing escapes your vigilance, Kinreeve. Cathertet wondered as well. This is why he sent him for questioning.
Well, carry on.
Of course, Kinreeve. Prisoner, into the cage, now.
Jó, meglöttem Martogot a lávában.
There's no way for me to cross, but the Master's immortality does have its uses. I will distract the Dremora for as long as I can.
Jó, erre a másik felére. Csesz ki. Jó, akkor még nem bírom lecserélni. Nézzük, mi van erre. További ököragyúok. Még valakinek ötlete? Jó. Két kulcs is van. Igen, és akkor... Úgy néz ki, hogy a másik irány lesz a jó irány, mert innen tovább nincsen hova. Igen, innen jöttem, és akkor erre felé kell menni ezek szerint. Megint valami amatőr. Jó.
You made it. I didn't think you'd have any trouble. Let's get these bands off you. There. You're not a prisoner of the Forbidden Grotto any longer. Let me come with you. Let me help you kill Mankar Cameron. I am not without power. I am no match for Mankar Cameron, but perhaps together we can find a way to defeat him. Lead on.
Magyarul meg fogsz halni se perc alatt.
Well done, champion. Your progress is swift and sure. Perhaps you will reach me after all. You think I mock you? Not at all. In your coming, I hear the footsteps of fate. You are the last defender of decadent Tamriel. I am the midwife of the mythic dawn, Tamriel Reborn. I welcome you, if you truly are the agent.
Down with this false paradise.
I tire of the self-styled heroes who set themselves in my path only to prove unworthy in the event.
Mennek a magyarázatok, ha kell, ha nem. Jó, tovább előre. Sehol vége már ennek az egésznek, úgy látom. Ó. Csak így elmegy mellettem, az a körje. Mi ez a kód? Jössz velem?
Igen.
No. És jön. Akkor menjünk tovább. Ismét kövezett tutunk van. Visszabírom. tenni a kesztyűt, ami egy fontos dolog. Akkor errefelé.
You did not expect to see me again, did you? You have no grasp of the power that my father has at his command. You think you can stop us? Soon Mehrunes Dagon will walk upon Tamriel for the first time since the Mythic Age, and our victory will be complete. Come. My father is waiting to welcome you to Karak Agayalor.
Hát nem.
Down if you...
Nem fogtok.
I have waited a long time for you, champion of old Tamriel. You were the last gasp of a dying age. You breathed the stale air of false hope. How little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon. The walls between our worlds are crumbling. The mythic dawn grows nearer with every rift in the firmament. Soon, very soon, the lines now blurred will be erased. Tamriel and Oblivion rejoined, the mythic age reborn. Lord Dagon shall walk Tamriel again. The world shall be remade. The new age shall rise from the ashes of the old.
Gyógyszereidet bevitted?
My vision shall be realized. Weakness will be purged from the world, and mortal and immortal alike purified in the refiner's fire. My long duel with the Septims is over, and I have the mastery. The Emperor is dead. The Amulet of Kings is mine. And the last defender of the last ragged Septim stands before me, in the heart of my power. Let us see who at last has proved the stronger.
Am I
Tamriel still has some fight left in her.
Strike me down. And my...
Jó, gyorsba kilútoltuk a hullákat.
Blades, do homage to Martin's champion.
You found a way back. Does this mean...
Igen.
You did it. You defeated him. Then you have it. You have the Amulet of Kings. Belongs to me, the Amulet of Kings. So you and Joffrey have said, if it is true, if the Emperor really was my father, then I should be able to wear it. Only those of the Septim blood can wear the Amulet of Kings. Yes, of course. What am I waiting for? After all, this is my destiny. And no man can deny his destiny. I didn't really need the amulet to tell me that. I've known it was true since you first told me back in Kvatch. But it is one thing to talk of becoming Emperor, and quite another to actually be the Emperor. Not yet. Until we light the dragon fires, the gates are open and Mehrunes Dagon's invasion continues. While you were gone, I sent a messenger to Chancellor Akato. He waits for us in the Imperial City. Chancellor Akato is the head of the Elder Council. The Council rules in the Emperor's absence. I don't expect any objections from the Elder Council, but we should defer to their authority. Let's go to the Imperial City at once, before the enemy can recover from Manka Cameron's death.
No.
You made it. Not that I was worried about you.
Hülye Stefan.
Let's fun.
Na, hát akkor menjünk. Az Imperial City-be.
All visitors to the Imperial Palace. Welcome to the Imperial Palace.
Where is Martin? I was told that he had arrived in the capital.
Igen. Jó, talán várjunk egy kis időt. Igen.
I've been expecting you. The full council has already considered the matter of Martin's claim to the imperial throne in detail. Martin Septim, on behalf of the Elder Council, I accept your claim to the imperial throne. We should arrange the coronation.
Chancellor Akato, the city is under attack. Oblivion gates have opened and Daedra are inside the walls. The guard is overwhelmed.
Courage, soldier. We have an emperor again. Your Highness, what are your orders? Shall the guard fall back to the palace?
No. If we let ourselves get besieged in the palace, we're doomed. We must get to the Temple of the One immediately.
As you command, sire. Guards, form up and protect the emperor. To the Temple of the One.
Hú, de jó. Na, azt mondja. Na, rohadt. Őszintén nem tudom, hogy hová kell menni, de majd megyek utánuk.
My men and I are at your disposal. What are your orders?
I need to get to the Temple of the One. It's our only chance to stop Mehrunes Dagon.
Yes, sir. Let's move out!
Csatazaj, ez már nem hallatszik jónak. Mi az édes anyád? Hát te meg mit csinálsz itt? Nem sokat bírok vele.
We're too late. Mehrunes Dagon is here. Lighting the dragon fires will no longer save us. The barriers that protected us from a... I don't see how. Mortal weapons may hurt him. But now that he is physically here in Tamriel, they have no power to... Wait, yes. The amulet was given to mortals by Akatosh. It contains his divine power. But how to use this power against Dagon? The amulet was not intended as a weapon. I have an idea, one last hope. I must reach the dragonfires in the Temple of the One. You'll just have to trust me. I know now what I was born to do, but I'll need your help. I have to get past Mehrunes Dagon somehow. Then I'll do the rest. Lead on, my friend. I'm with you.
No, és akkor most hova? Ugyanide vissza be? Igen. Jó, értem. És akkor most át a túlsó felé, akkor erre felé megyünk. Ez nem néz ki valami jól. Jó, akkor próbáljunk meg emelre elmenni. Ez meg itt van. Elslisszannunk a láda mellett. És be ide.
I do what I must do. I cannot stay to rebuild Tamriel. That task falls to others. Farewell. You've been a good friend in the short time that I've known you.
Mert?
Now I must go. The dragon waits.
Hová mész? Mész anyádra. Anyád.
The amulet is shattered. Dagon is defeated. With the dragon's blood and the amulet of kings, we have sealed the gates of Oblivion forever. The last of the Septims passes now into history. I go gladly, for I know my sacrifice is not in vain. I take my place with my father and my father's fathers. The third age has ended, and a new age dawns. When the next Elder Scroll is written, you shall be its scribe. The shape of the future, the fate of the Empire. These things now belong to you.
What happened? Where's Martin? I must congratulate him. Mehrunes Dagon is defeated. Cast back into Oblivion. We've won! What do you mean, gone? We saw the temple dome explode. The avatar of Akatosh appear. That was Martin? The joined blood of kings and gods. The amulet of kings. The divine power of Akatosh. Then Martin is gone. Yes, sealed forever. Mehrunes Dagon and his ilk can never threaten Tamriel again. Martin is dead, but he died an emperor and a hero to rival Tiber Septim. This victory is not without cost. We've lost Martin Septim. What an emperor he might have made. His sacrifice was necessary, but it leaves the Empire without an emperor. I don't know what happens now. There are troubled times ahead for the Empire. But now is not the time to worry about the future. Let's just give thanks that we're alive. In my capacity as Lord High Chancellor of the Elder Council, I hereby proclaim you Champion of Cyrodiil. And as a small token of gratitude for your service to the Empire, I have ordered a suit of Imperial Dragon armor made for you.
No.
Imperial Dragon armor is normally worn only by the Emperor himself, but you deserve no less, champion.
Hi-oh.
I know he's gone. As the Chancellor of the Elder Council, my concern now is how to choose his successor. You have earned the highest rank possible in the Order of the Dragon, the illustrious Order of Imperial Knights, founded by Tiber Septim himself. It is a high honor. Only 6 other champions have been awarded in the history of the Empire. We are now the stewards of the Empire. We can hold the Empire together in the short term. But to be honest, I don't know what will happen. The provinces have been restive for years, even before the latest crisis. With no legitimate claimant for the Dragon Throne, troubled times lie ahead.
Hát jó.
The dragon will stand forever as a memorial to what you and Martin did for all of Tamriel.
Jó, legyen úgy.
Martin couldn't have done it without you. I count you among the greatest heroes of the Blades. To think we'd end up here after such a beginning, sending an escaped prisoner off with the Amulet of Kings. But I never doubted you, my friend. Emperor Uriel, he had the vision of the Dragonborn. He saw something in you, and he was right. The scholars and priests can debate what happened to Martin in the end. What I know is that he sacrificed himself to save us all. As a blade, I'm proud to have served such a master, if only for a short while. I'm glad it was you that put them down. My only regret is that I wasn't there with you.
Jó, tehát akkor azt kell mondanom, hogy ennyi volt. Ennyi volt a kampány. Úgy látom, hogy a fő vonulatnak ezzel vége. És ezt sugallja az aktív quest is, hogy majd egyszer lesz nekem itt valamilyen Dragon Armorom. Jó, hát tegyük túl magunkat a katarzisen. Hú. Jó, tehát akkor úgy tűnik, hogy ezzel vége van a fő kampányvonalnak, nem győzöm hangsúlyozni. Lehet, hogy lesz még Oblivion, nem garantálom. Esetlegesen majd végigmegyünk a Fighters Guilden, Mage Guilden, tolvaj, bérgyilkos céheken keresztül, mivel föl van telepítve ugyebár az új, tehát a hivatalos expanzió is. Lehet, hogy majd szerételtjük annak is, hogy a seogorátos dolgokat végigvigyük. Nem garantálok rá, nem ígérem, de megtörténhet. Ellenkezőleg ezt a videót itt és most abba hagyjuk. Én Széltoló voltam a LootMastaZ-tól, ez pedig az Oblivion végigjátszás volt. Szevasztok!